My name is Ryan Chase. I'm the fourth generation to be involved in downtown Santa Ana. My great-grandfather had a shoe store down here, Eureka Shoes, in 1919, and we are currently at the 4th Street Market in the heart of East End in downtown Santa Ana. Traveling throughout many parts of the country, I noticed that food is really a driver that brought people together and really helped areas that maybe weren't on the map bring people there. I read an article in Forbes maybe a few months ago that mentioned that food is kind of the one thing that will let people kind of travel outside their comfort zone, if you will, to go to. And so I figured, well, shoot, if there's one thing that we could do here, food may be the thing that would drive this. Again, came up with this idea of food. I looked at other food halls and I looked at other marketplaces and really came to the conclusion that food is what drives it and not the retail. And several products around the country that had retail components really weren't working. So really wanted to make this food centric and really a foodie destination. And with all the activity and all the food things that were happening in downtown already, this to me felt like a great opportunity to help kind of continue to push that and really make it more of a regional draw. One of the biggest issues with food entrepreneurs today and young chefs is they don't have the capital, the ability to open a restaurant. They have cool ideas, they have great food, but they can't open a restaurant. I mean, the average restaurant probably costs you, I would say, in the estimate of probably $500,000 to open today. And if you're a 22-year-old kid making cool food, you probably don't have $500,000 in the bank. And if you do, the people backing you are probably controlling what you're doing, which takes away a lot of creativity anyway. So to me, I saw a disconnect in the market and wanted to figure out how to connect those dots together. But again, it's a few kind of lone wolf, pioneer kind of people that are willing to take that risk. And the reality is, as a landlord, and a very outside the box landlord, I'm willing to take that risk with them. I wasn't willing to help with free rent or some tenant improvement allowance or really creative, crazy stuff that most people would think you're out of your mind to do. But again, that's what it takes to build this area. And that's what it takes to build emerging areas. There's a family in Cleveland that owns a lot of real estate down there, and they years ago said, we're going to start buying businesses up or buying real estate up and actually helping fund businesses to start. And we haven't gone to the point of actually funding businesses per se, but effectively we have in other ways. And they basically help curate new businesses to help build the area up, to help bring it life. We're in a sense trying to do the same thing in a way. We're curating certain businesses that we think help bring synergies and bring energy to the area that, again, is not going to pay me the most rent tomorrow, but in 5 or 10 years they will. And in 5 or 10 years, the area will be at a point where they can justify paying the rent, and I'll be no problem taking that rent. So, again, it's kind of a mutually beneficial situation. We're almost partners in a sense.